Hey guys, Danny here from the Magic Junk Drawer, and today is Saturday, the day of Saturn, so I wanted to make a quick video and just talk quickly about Saturdays. So Saturn sort of gets a bad rap because it's known as the father of the zodiac. It rules Capricorn. It tends to be a little bit somber, and for me, in my chart personally, I have it in my first house, which, thank God, it's the only thing that actually grounds me, because without that, I don't have anything in earth signs, so I would really not be very grounded at all. Saturn does make me responsible, which is, yeah, I guess it's a good thing. Although sometimes people that have Saturn in the first house, it can be a little bit like a wet blanket. Like, for me, I probably would not call out sick for work to go to the beach, where maybe somebody that didn't have that aspect would be like, oh hell yeah, I'm going to the beach. So sometimes it's not such a bad thing, and that's the thing. Every time people hear they have a Saturn aspect or something happening with Saturn, they automatically think, oh my God, I'm going to learn a lesson. Saturn is the father of the zodiac. I'm going to be punished for something. That's not necessarily true. But the color for Saturday is either like a dark blue or black. That's Saturn's color. And I actually I had a Vedic astrologer prescribe this for me years ago. Let's see if you can see it. My middle finger, it's a blue sapphire. And the thing with these rings in particular, it's not that the sapphire is especially, what do you call it? Like, it wasn't that expensive, because it's not the quality of the sapphire, it's the size. So it had to be, I think it was an 8-carat sapphire, but it's not like of like perfect quality, but whatever, it is for the purpose it is, and that's to satisfy Saturn. I don't know as much about Vedic astrology as I do Western, so I don't talk that much about it. Anyway, so on Saturdays, if you want to kind of go with the flow of Saturday energy, black obsidian is great. Black obsidian, I love it. And it's really funny because I love color, but for me to always be called to the black obsidian, ever since I was a child, I loved it. And I don't know, there's just something about it that's fascinating. It's a volcanic stone, igneous rock, that is made when lava comes out of a volcano and hits water. And it's beautiful. I love it. It's heavy. This one's heavy. The thing about obsidian, it's very protective, but it needs to be cleansed. It absorbs negativity. So, along with that is kyanite. If you tend to be a little lazy and you forget to cleanse, kyanite cleanses things. It's blue. This one happens to have ruby in it. That's why it's got the red in there, and some green kyanite. But if you're not real diligent about cleansing, then keep a piece of kyanite near your other rocks. The other rocks I have on today is aqua aura, which I absolutely love, which is great for stimulating the throat chakra. It's a beautiful color. I believe this is really a clear quartz crystal that's infused with gold, if I'm not mistaken. I could have that wrong, but that's where I think it comes from. I think it's a man-made rock. And then on my wrist here that's a black obsidian. And then the blue-green ones are azurite, which I think they look like little planets, and I think they're absolutely adorable. And when I saw it in the store, I had to buy it. None of these are real expensive. I think it was $12 for the blue one, and I think I maybe paid $9 for the obsidian one. Not expensive. I always tell people, if you don't have a lot of money to spend on crystals, just get a couple of basic pieces. A clear quartz crystal is good for anything. A piece of obsidian, pink rose quartz. Aventurine is very inexpensive. It comes in all different colors, and you can get them for like a couple of dollars. What else is good? The energy of Saturday. I always think on Saturday, grounding. Running your feet through like the grass or through dirt. Just going outside and sitting on the grass, sitting in the lawn, that kind of thing for Saturday. I think that's about it. Black obsidian, it's cheap. You can get these pieces for a couple of dollars, and they're beautiful. They absorb negativity, so if you're feeling negative, don't throw it at anyone. or maybe throw it at someone. I don't know. But I love these big pieces. It's heavy. I mean, you can feel it. I was once in a rock shop, and for years, ever since I was little, I loved rocks. I just think they're beautiful. I love crystals. And I heard somebody once say, "Oh, I picked up this crystal and I knew I had to have it. The energy shot up right through my arm." And I'm like, "Oh my God, this person's crazy. That doesn't happen." And then I say working with crystals, but what did I do with them? I held them, I had them near me. But I started to become a little bit more sensitive to the energy of it. And it does sound a little bit wacky, but it's true. You can feel it when you hold it, that it's heavy, it's cold. It almost feels like coal. So you kind of almost, knowing what the planet Saturn represents, and it represents, the father, grounding. It rules Capricorn. Our Capricorn friends, they're very grounded. I always say Capricorns do things A, B, C, D. It's very rare that you get a Capricorn to go off. They're the goat. They take the one step at a time. They get to the top. They get there. They get there in their own time, and they don't miss a step. Whereas Aquarius may be like A, Z, F. I'll come back next Tuesday. I'm taking a nap. I'm going out to party. They're very different. And that's one thing when you get to the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius, sometimes depending on the date or how much Saturn or how much Uranus is in the person's chart, they can be totally different. Like, I know some Capricorns that definitely feel very much more Aquarian, and vice versa. I have a good friend of mine who was an Aquarius that if you knew her, like, she was so Capricorn. She had, I think, 3 planets in Capricorn. So even though the sun sign was in Aquarius, she was very down to earth, very rooted, very organized. Let me tell you something about organization. When they were handing it out, I didn't get any. I am a scattered, organized chaos maybe, but I mean, this morning, I shouldn't even admit this, I gave the dog his water out of the sugar bowl. But let me tell you about the sugar bowl. There's never once ever been sugar in it, because where's the sugar? It's all in the honey jars. So, like my house, it's just, we have our own rules there. But that's all the Aquarius I have in me. So anyhow, enjoy your day of Saturn. And if you have any questions, you can comment below, or you can reach us on Twitter, The Magic Junk Drawer. Have a great day.